discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
Side quest.
I picked a hell of a week to quit drinking.
Critical failure.
Very funny.
I think we're going live. I think it's still a black screen, but we're going live. Welcome to Side Quest, everyone. Episode 17, I think. Is it? We've done so many of these shit shows, it's starting to all run together, isn't it? Welcome to Monday night. It's like fight night. It's like wrestling with myself. It's Monday. I'm joined with my co-host, Erilyn, the bitch fairy.
That me?
That me, that's right, you sexy, sexy little dominatrix with wings.
Yes, I can fly away when someone dies.
Like, how did this guy die with a bullwhip up his rectum? I have no idea. And we're also joined by the savage beard Barian.
I guess I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm not entirely here today. I spent too much time today down by the lake thinking deep thoughts.
Down by the river.
No, it was a lake.
It was a van. God, does anybody ever get tired of that meme?
I don't think so, really. It's just kind of, it just recirculates for different reasons.
We are not joined by a nameless thief today. She is out doing thievery things and couldn't make it back in time. I'm willing to bet that she ran into a little bit of a snag on her job. So she might be running from the guards as we speak. But we are joined by everybody's favorite little skeleton bitch bird, Poe!
Oh, I see how it is. You're gonna call me a bitch. Well, you just wait. Later on in this show, somebody's gonna donate some money and activate me, and I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Yes, Poe, you keep thinking that. You're not that popular. You have a few pedophiles in the chat, but other than that, you're not that popular.
My fans love me. Fuck you.
Let's get on with the show. What's everybody been up to? How has your weekend been? Let's get excited. It's Side Quest.
Someone got into the cocaine reserves.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, like I said, I was sitting at the lake thinking deep thoughts about the stuff at the bottom of the lake, because sometimes there's swords down there being distributed by magical maidens that lead to the rulership of kingdoms, and
yeah, that's not how modern governments work, I'm sorry.
Hey, don't you dash my dreams. One day I will be crowned king by a watery tart.
Yeah, some watery tart chucking scimitars at people is not the basis of a government.
It is where I'm going, baby.
It's the only government we could ever want, really.
Go ahead, tell us about your lakeside romp.
No, that was it. I just sat there thinking deep thoughts about the things at the bottom of the lake.
What kind of deep thoughts, though?
About stuff at the bottom of the lake,
Yeah,
like
literal
swords.
deep thoughts.
Yes.
literal.
Yes, that whole
thieves.
thing was a setup for a pun, and it took you guys a second loop to get
No,
it. It's
I
okay.
totally, I knew where you were going because I've seen the Norseman TV show.
I haven't.
Yeah, there's this whole scene where he's sitting there in the beautiful mountains, and he's like, "This is where I come to think big thoughts." And she's like, "What? Like, why are we here? And oh, why are the gods so cruel?" And he's like, "No, big mountains, big trees." Like,
Yeah, that sounds pretty lame, if I'm honest.
it's a great show. It's like
It's a
like
dad joke.
It's a wonderful show. You should
Are
watch
you a-
Norseman.
I almost asked if you're a dad, and then I realized you're just an asshole.
You've called me dad so many times, we might as well accept it. I mean, discounting all my bastards.
Sir Aloyan says, "I thought Hemlock Moonwolf would be here. He cancelled. He couldn't make it. I thought he would be too, to replace the Nameless Thief, but we couldn't make it happen this time around. But I'm sure we will. I think it would be very fun to have
Wait,
that
the moon
hippie-
was late? Is she pregnant?
No, nothing like Beardy. Just don't hurt yourself. Don't overthink things. What did I tell you about thinking?
Do it
It
in
hurts.
private when
Yes.
nobody's watching.
That's right. Get your coloring book now, okay?
Okay. Ugh. But I don't really know what I'm gonna color.
Try to
this
stay
time.
inside the lines this time, okay?
This one doesn't have lines. I have to put the lines on it.
Well, then just that's the imagination pad, you know? Just do what whimsy comes to your mind, and me and Erilyn will be the mature ones and do the show.
Well,
Try not to
you
hurt
know, that's
yourself.
what I used to call my crash pad when I was a young art student.
And
It was
do
the
not, absolutely do not put any crayons up your nose.
No, that's not where the crayons go. Haven't you seen the internet? Jeez.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Oh.
we're going to the dark place now, are we? Actually, it's quite colorful place now that I think about it. It's all the colors of the rainbow.
Oh no.
Oh man, there are places on the internet where you can see someone literally shit Skittles. Um,
Oh, yeah. Or gummy bears.
that. Don't. Killing Joke did that to me. It's gross. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh dear gods, we still got an hour and 50 minutes of this, folks.
Oh no. So terrible.
Welcome to SideQuest, the biggest shit show on the internet. Don't forget that you can super chat or go to Streamlabs, link in the description, and donate money. And that money will have an effect on this show. You can take away health points. You can give us health. You can activate our super attacks for 15 or our quick attacks for 5. Tell us who you want us to attack with the quick attacks and we'll do it. $15 super attack kills everyone else on screen and you get 2 minutes alone with your favorite co-host of SideQuest, and it's an embarrassing 2 minutes, trust me, because we never know what to do when we're alone.
And it's never me.
That's true. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had to pay you for a special attack activation. Then again, you're not as bad as the thief. They just like to kill her. You know, they spend large amounts of money just to kill her.
Or keep her alive. Last episode I was here for, it was a pretty big, like, you know, it was a pretty big thing for her.
Yes. People are asking about the topless mead wench because she appeared in my latest video, and they're wondering why she didn't come on in place of Thieves, and I can say that I didn't want her to. And it's nothing to do with her, it's everything to do with you people. Because it would just
What
be
do
a
you
con-
guys think?
It would just
Is
be
this
a,
the best sketch of Magog or what? So stay out of my butt.
very clever, Beardy. Very clever. Now draw a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I would not want her on this show because then the chat would turn into nothing but show us your boobs for 2 hours.
That's already, really, if you pay attention, that's already what it's like when Thief and I are both on.
Yeah, and your boobs aren't even pixelated. You know?
Goodness.
You know, I actually feel for topless wenches on the internets in their world. they get hounded all the time. First, they get body shamed by certain groups of people who think that it's disgusting that they're showing off their body on the internet. And then they get hounded by people who want to see their body. It's like, does nobody ever respect internet thoughts anymore? I mean, I always thought that's what the internet was for, to see nude women.
They're just the thought police.
Yes. The thought... Fuck you.
You know I love a good dystopia.
Oh, you went there. That's funny. Thought police. T-H-O-T. Hashtag thought police. Yes, and another thing I learned from my most recent video is that apparently I'm not allowed to have any political views.
I made you a dragon.
It's smirking. I like
Yes,
it.
it has a smirk.
It has a very nice dragon. Yes, that is. That is Muff the Magic Dragon. The distant relative to Puff the Magic Dragon. Very distant.
Muff?
Yeah, Muff
You
the
Muff?
Magic Dragon. He's actually ashamed of his name because he often dive bombs his prey, and so they call him Muff the Diver. And
now there's Magog down there saying, "Take me, Daddy."
nobody's gonna laugh at my Muff the Diver joke, huh?
It's both. It's both.
We're just gonna sit here with hashtag Muff the Diver, the new
Or
dragon.
thought police.
Hashtag Muff the Diver. He's a terrifying
Muff
dragon.
the Magic Diver visited your mom. He put on his mask and climbed inside, but he was in way too fucking long. Oh, Muff the Magic Diver died inside her twat. It was pretty gross because we didn't find out till his corpse had started to rot.
Oh.
My real estate agent is watching this, and she's not gonna sell me a fucking thing now.
It's okay,
Wait, should I
my
tell a better story then? Should I make amends?
It's alright. My therapist's secretaries are watching, and probably my therapist. You'll be alright.
You be aight.
You'll be alright.
I just wanted to. I just thought. Holy Muff Diver!
You've been gone too long between her legs.
You've gone too long between her legs. Holy Muff Diver! Oh, yeah.
Better bring your chin up, gonna need some breath. Or you'll be begging to death. Da-dum-ba-dum. Yeah.
I feel like I should just leave Beardy and Magog here to make like the most testosterone-ridden songs. Let's just go for it.
We really should start doing t-shirts of every hashtag we've come up on SideQuest.
Oh my goodness.
Because I just love the idea of people walking around in their world with nothing more than just hashtag Muff the Diver on their shirt. It doesn't even say SideQuest on it or anything. Nobody gets the context. People are just walking around with like hashtag Blinky Nips, hashtag Muff the Diver, hashtag Oh Great Sphincter. Hashtag piece of thing. You know?
I like that idea because I in my downtime I wear a lot of just ironic t-shirts. So
Well, I think the chat wants to give you some time to talk about your t-shirt wearing habits, because over here in Streamlabs, we've got JS Kind for $15 activating Erlen, saying, "Erlen, kill them all, and more importantly, lest we forget, Blinky Nips!"
Blinky Nips! That is an activation of the poisonous pixie attack.
And we got one more.
It's so cute how they squirm.
Yeah, take it all.
Yes, that is an activation of the poisonous pixie. Poison. What did you say, Beardy, before we die? What did you have?
Oh, I'm just glad that there'll be some entertainment when we're gone, because Full Auto Skeptic for 5 activates Poe, saying, "Never underestimate the power of a rabid fanbase. Poe, strike Magog with a bony bitch slap."
No.
Oh, well, we'll have to do that when we return because the pixie.
Because we're dying. Oh.
dying. Holy Muff Diver! I'm dying with this song in my head.
See, I kill people nicely. They'll be all right. And I wanted to do what I've been doing because everyone on the show is so negative and I like spreading good messages. So I will continue to do so. Ignorant humans reveal, successful humans steal. Where's Thief? I miss her so much. I see her in everything. These days, people say, let's do business the same way they say, I'm getting too old for this shit. You know what? That's not even wrong. The Smoking Rat asks how I've been, and I have been sober, definitely. And it's been awful.
That was your funniest joke, you sober. That was good. Yeah, keep going.
So, sober. I've been trying. I've been trying to be better. I hope you guys had a better weekend than I did. You know, not drinking or taking anything or anything like that. It's been awful. Moving on. Don't be horny. Don't refuse the status quo. Berserk Shirt Bear asks what I do to cheer myself up. And it's, other than drugs, if those aren't working, I watch The Twilight Zone. I have found that show through the portal, and I think it's one of the absolute best.
Well, I'm moist.
Also,
We
no,
are
I'm pregnant.
resurrected.
No one's business.
What?
What?
What are you? No, you can keep talking if you were on a roll.
No, somebody asked if I was pregnant, and I said no. That's no one's business, and we're not discussing it. So I don't know where you guys would even.
You have to
get
smoke. You have to smoke your necro weed while you're doing this show.
other than all the fucking weight gain, which is probably.
Do you need me to segue this for you, Erilyn?
Yeah.
Somebody said, I'm sorry.
Who gave her a shovel and allowed her to dig a hole for herself? Like what the?
I don't know. Here, let me get this train back on track again.
Russell Dixon said The Zone is best overall versus Rod Serling's The Twilight Zone. Okay, that's why The Zone only lasted 2 seasons, you fucking bitch.
You should always watch SideQuest over anything else because it's brought to you in vivid necro color.
Okay, but The Twilight Zone was on a low budget, and they didn't have anything to do. Like, it was fucking way back when. I don't know exactly when, but it's black and white. And they still had special effects, and they did everything that they could. And they made an amazing show that was written and directed by the person that hosted it.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing with you. I enjoy the Twilight Zone as well. It's one of the great things from their world that I have found that I will keep when I conquer them.
The Zone will never be better. Okay?
Tonight we present for your review a world managed by 3 lunatics, fantasy folk, a fairy, a strange magician, and a barbarian. 3 strangers
Why do
with
you
no hope for
always
the future.
fucking forget me?
We tried.
Holy shit, Beardy. I'm gonna fucking slit your throat in your sleep.
I forgot nothing. Look, I'm in a graveyard. There's bones everywhere. Fucking corpses. Jeez.
I'm gonna punch all of you in the face. By the way, there was a quick attack activation, wasn't there, for Poe? Am I right in that, Beardy?
I'm just upset.
Yes,
about
there was one for Poe against you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna activate it then.
No, you have to. It's too late.
But I run
Then
the show. See, that's the thing. You have
You
no
asked
control.
it. You asked about it twice.
None of you
You're
have
about
the, have the
twice now,
power to
so-
tell me what to do.
Yeah, but watch out. The peckerhead's gonna hit the button himself.
No, he can't even come close to my viewing crystals.
I'm pretty sure he can ejaculate as far as he needs to for this one bug.
I'm-
I need a little drum kit. I really do.
If I had anything metal to like clang, I would definitely do the little.
Well, you could just strike yourself.
All right, well,
It's because you're pretty metal, Erlen. You're
Well-
pretty metal.
fine. I'll fucking do it. Damn.
Go fuck yourself.
There it is. All right, Poe has been activated. Quick attack. All right, Poe, let me have it. Poe, you have to insult me. Poe is even. Poe, I just. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, that was romantic. Can
Yeah.
somebody play that back in slow motion with "Take
That
My
was-
Breath Away" over it?
I'm gonna fuck you up. Get off of me! Get the
Guys,
fuck!
get a
I'm
room.
gonna kill you! Get the
Mama,
fuck out!
telling me no.
Nothing I hate more than PDA, and that's what they're doing. Just making metal.
Wait, no, that's not it. But dun 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 na 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 dun na 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 na. It was a professional necromantic friendship. Ba-na-na-na-na.
All right.
That blossomed into something else.
Sorry about that. He's gone. I locked him.
Yeah, I thought he was there. He definitely wanted to ravage you. Are you all right then?
I didn't expect that. It came out of nowhere. I was unprepared for
At least reciprocate. Which one of you
physical
did you
attacks.
revenge?
It wasn't cool. I just got boned. I mean,
Yeah. So you're okay. You're the cat.
Snarl at the camera and say the line. Stay out of my butt. Do it.
yeah, I'm not turning that into a thing.
Do it.
I'm just not
Do
doing
it. Life imitates art. Imitate my art, motherfucker.
Fine. I'll do it if you shut up. All right. I hit a thing and it went away. We had technical difficulties. I guess I can't say the line. I
Nope,
guess,
you
there's-
can. You're right.
when I went to
You know what? No,
you
fuck
know,
that. Hex Paladin for $5.23 says, Poe, quick attack Necro Pope again.
Necro.
The necro.
It's funny because you like little
Go
girls.
fuck yourselves.
I love how Poe just appeared in front of your face as you said that joke. Oh man, Necropope, that's fucked up. All right, what was the line you wanted me to say?
Stay out of my butt.
I really have to do this.
Yeah.
All right. Stay out of my butt.
Thanks.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Beautiful performance.
clever girl. God! Oh!
Oh, he love you.
Never gonna necromance again. Now the stupid bird that ate my fingers. Never gonna cast again. Where I casted and created you. I don't know. Somebody else write the careless whisper between Magog and Poe for me. I don't want to do it. It's just wrong.
It's fantastic. Anyway.
I don't know where to go from that.
Magog, did one of you finally get off? Oh,
Wait,
I see. He's still busy.
wait. Oh my God. No, I don't. Okay, so audience, I gotta level with you for a hot second here. You can't see him when he's dead, but we can. And I just want to say that I could keep going with Careless Whisper, but there's no real point, so I'll just describe to you what's happening instead. It's kind of like when a bird tries to pluck a worm out of the soil, but it's a robe.
Oh. You're right. That was a good.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna segue before this creeps me right out and tell you all a wonderful, slightly related story, for it contains both a pope and a chicken. And this is entirely coincidental. I'm amused as fuck by this coincidence.
I'm
interested. It's magical. It's magical without being magical, but still magical, because this is the tale of how I got these stupid things that I have sewn into this little padded piece of shit that I wear all over the place. It's magical, and it's very important, this wonderful vestment of mine. This thing, though, requires a venture back in time, so we're... Shut up, I'm telling the story of Desmond the Chicken Pope.
Okay, go ahead.
He was a very important and not very influential man. Desmond was first just a woodsman living on the outskirts of his little community. He was quite odd, and he had plenty of chickens. But after a particularly harsh season, not having enough feed, the chickens had, nothing to eat, so they weren't laying. Things were getting a little bit dicey, so poor Desmond had to start killing and selling some of his chickens. And during this process of drought, the wolves and weasels started coming in, and one day, a weasel broke into his enclosure and attacked one of the chickens and broke its arm before Desmond managed to rush in and chase it off and stomp it to death.
What fuck are you talking? I don't even understand what's happening.
I'm telling you the legend of Desmond the Chicken Pope.
Oi!
What?
I'll be right back.
But you're gonna miss the story.
I'm sorry.
This is story time.
All right, well, Fairy's got to urinate too, okay?
Okay, well, I'll shout and you listen as you piddle.
Try it.
Okay, I believe in us. So one day, not the one day, the one day when the chicken was injured, Desmond rushed to it and picked up his chicken, and he wept. And he wept such powerful tears that a mysterious god heard the ache in his heart and bestowed upon him a healing touch. And with his hands, he healed that chicken. But the god that touched him was no standard god of goodness or anything. It was a fertility god. So when he healed that chicken, it laid an egg. So Desmond began rushing around, healing all of his chickens with his touch, and each of them kept laying eggs over and over and over again. And in a very short time, Desmond single-handedly turned about a complete famine from the drought that was going on through the power of chicken eggs and his odd healing touch. Soon enough, people started coming from all around to meet this mysterious chicken farmer. And as time went on, he began to sell off the extra chickens until he had just the one left. And with that one chicken that he would cast his holy power upon again and again, he continued to feed the entire village. And a small cult formed around him, people worshiping and praising him, discovering that he could restore fertility to men and women as well. Word began to trickle into the ears of the nobility. And as another famine came, Desmond was called upon by the nobility in order to answer before them for what salvation he had given so that he could share it with them and they could share it with everybody. And while he was gone, the chicken escaped. Now Desmond, utterly unmoved by the idea of saving the kingdom, immediately set off to try and find his chicken. But the problem is that chicken and he had been alive for many, many decades. And this chicken was no longer a mere regular chicken. It had become a man-eating, fire-breathing monstrosity that could destroy man, woman, or child at but a glimpse.
A grim chicken.
A Giga Grim chicken.
I hate you,
This
Beardy.
isn't a joke. I'm completely serious. Now, Desmond, being a powerful mage now at this point, gathered himself a small army to try and track down this chicken, but there was no having it. Every man that went after this thing ended up dead. So finally, Desmond decides to craft these holy scriptures that I'm now covered in to protect his warriors from the chicken's might. And the fateful day that Desmond and his army of soldiers went to face down the chicken, Desmond, the now Pope, the chicken Pope of the holy city, his mighty knights, with absolute forgeries, walked dead on in there, got completely decimated, chicken killed them all, and I ate the fucker. It was delicious. There's nothing better than deep-fried, fire-breathing, man-eating chicken.
Well, I guess it's true what they say. Desmond is amazing.
Isn't that a cockatrice that you're explaining?
No, it was a chicken. It started off as a chicken,
Okay.
and then it grew so old it became the Giga Chicken.
Or cockatrice.
I want the thief. I want the thief back.
No, it's a chicken. It's a laying chicken. It's a woman. A woman can't be a cockatrice.
I mean, okay. I missed key elements of your story because I don't care anyway.
Yeah.
I tried to speak louder so that you'd hear me.
Didn't work.
I don't even know where to go from here.
I don't know. That was my.
Fuck you, Pope.
Dead Pope.
Fuck you!
Sorry.
Some pyromancer in the chat points out that Kentucky Fried Cockatrice would work just as well. And
Oh
now
damn!
I've just refused to believe that it's anything but cockatrices. Cockatry.
I don't. What are we even talking? I don't even know what you're all talking
We're talking about cockatrices.
I don't know what a cockatrice is.
It's a. You should know.
You've had enough of them in your mouth.
Oh.
No, a cockatrice. If you eat fried chicken, it's cockatrice.
A Dean Brown's gauntlet for $5.13 says Beardy attacked the fairy while she's distracted. Beardy is great at ramming fairies from behind. I didn't read that while she was distracted and gone, but she's always distracted because she's a stupid fucking klutzy idiot.
Yeah. That counts, but I didn't even activate it.
Get over here! I will end you!
There it is.
He's very big on the quick thing, which is probably why he was able to impregnate so many women.
And how I got away before they noticed.
Exactly. Which isn't a tribute to your manhood, but only your cowardness.
Speedy gone beardy. Nick Arcana says, I will hug you all on a full moon eventually. I'm guessing he's like a werewolf, and that's like some sort of like, I'm gonna tear you apart on full moon.
Does that make it foreplay? Is that a flirtation?
I guess so. For werewolves, for sure.
I was gonna say, I was just listening to She Wants Revenge.
Ian Bronze Gauntlet says, Poe, attack the fairy and go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves.
All right, Poe, would you like to insult the fairy?
Hold on a second. I got an idea.
All right. So, like, I'm gonna get my drink. So, like, is he going somewhere? Or are you? What? Poe! Attack the fairy!
I need a little help. Just pick me up.
All right.
There we go. There we go. That's it. Reach over here and get.
I'm reaching over there, right there.
That was funny, but it didn't work. It didn't really work. She's still stupid.
No, chat, it's not that I'm a premature ejaculator, it's that I always come first at sex. I am a winner. I am the best at sex.
It's like a race.
Yeah.
Adian Bronze Gauntlet says Magog puts the necro in necrophilia. Ha 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 ha! I haven't heard that one before. Eric Pug says hashtag pwned. Yeah, I guess so. Twisty Fresh says burn it all down, Magog. That is an activation of my special attack, as well as an extra $10, because it was a $20, so I'm gonna be, or an extra $5, so I'm gonna be fully healed. Yay! Russell Dixon says, let's keep the Poe-mance going. Poe, keep Magog happy attack. Ugh. Damn it.
I'm tired of being thrown around, so I'm just gonna say to Magog, go fuck yourself. And, I saw what you did that one night. You know, the villagers are gonna be mad when they find out you're the one doing that thing with all the daughters of the village. Shut up, Poe! Shut up. Ugh.
Are you the oral sex demon that I've been seeing all over the viewing crystal?
Yes. I'm gonna activate my special attack now. FuckedAga, I am fucked again. You are so dead. Alright, that is an activation of the necromantic chaos attack. These two are dead for the next 2 minutes. And hopefully when they come back, they will be more entertaining and funnier.
I found evidence of Magog's homosexual. Ah!
I'm dying of mediocrity.
That's because you're mediocre. Well, that is because you're mediocre. Russell, sorry, I already read that one. Vladimir Dragunov says the 88th Magogonite Siege Regiment is currently sieging the last bastion. And here's a milkshake for you, my dark lord. Oh, thank you so much. That will fully heal me because I just took a And Mark Bevan says, Lord Magog, I bring you to life, so show them your powers and destroy Toucan Sam, the Tinkerbell, and don't forget Shia LaBeouf talking nonsense. Is he back? I didn't see anything. I've been busy wizarding all day. I didn't see anything on Shia LaBeouf. Somebody explain to me what that means. Who did Shia LaBeouf? You know, that's another activation. That was $50. So I'm fully healed, and I'll have that in the bank for when I'm next hurt. And then I will special attack, and I guess I have to attack Shia LaBeouf, and I have to attack Erlen and the Beardy and Poe, and make sure that they're all dead. Next time. They're dead now, so that's awesome. You mean I finally succeed in dispatching the hippie wizard Hemlock Moonwolf for you, Dark Lord Magog? I can at long last take payment now, Assassin of the Grey? No, he's not assassinated. You failed. You killed the wrong hippie. Just because they have sticky hair that hasn't been washed for a year and are wearing sandals and a tie-dye shirt does not mean they're Hemlock Moonwolf. They all look like that. You have your work cut out for you, Assassin of the Grey. Oh. Are you really from the Grey? There's a place called the Grey in my world. Beardy is Shia LaBeouf? I don't see the resemblance. Plus, he doesn't have a flag. See what I did there? That's an old meme, but I think it worked. Resurrection time! Wake the fuck up, you two.
I do have a fucking flag. It's on my merch store, motherfucker. It doesn't say he will not divide us, though. It's got some lines on it. It's neat. It looks cool.
Well, you'll have to post the link to that in the description. No, in the chat, because I didn't put it in the description. Mostly because I don't like you.
That's fair. I don't like you either.
Oh well, Magog likes no one and yet is still terribly alone.
That's kind of the point of not liking anyone, you dumbass.
Terribly alone is in lonely.
Yeah, that's the point of not liking anyone. Once again.
Boy, do I have to explain the difference between like physically alone and lonely to you, or like?
No, you're trying to recover, but you forget that I also have Poe to keep me company and the topless meat wench.
Yeah, the topless meat wench is in it for the money.
So
I'm pretty sure she's
lonely.
a golem.
I'm not lonely. Plus, I can reanimate any corpse I wish and have a discussion with them and then put them back to death.
No, I'm pretty sure that's that real doll I brought you the other week.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I really like that.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yes,
Jackass.
you'd be surprised what them things can do, and then you add a little magic reanimation into it. They become like the real thing. I got no strings on me.
Can you really reanimate something that's silicone? Actually, speaking of that, then, like, how do you work with your meat wench?
She lives in the dungeon until I need her.
Made of silicone.
She's totally real.
That was the...
I totally have a real meat wench, but you wouldn't know her. She lives in Canada.
No, that's where I got her from, too.
Anyway, does either of you have some sort of segment or something like I have? I mean, we
I
still got
already
like
told you about Desmond the chicken pope. What do you want me to tell you about what I had to do to the documentary staff?
Sure.
Did you murder them?
Pretty much. That's it. It's really boring. I haven't found the old guy that drank all my booze yet. I did manage to weasel my way out of the 6-month contract with the BBC to do a follow-up series of documentaries by decapitating everyone on their board. So you're welcome, England. No, that's about it.
Fascinating. You know what? I speaking of the mead wench, perhaps I should do a Wednesday night show with just me and the mead wench. Fuck you guys.
I'd be fine.
Just a 1 hour show of me and my incredibly ditzy topless meat wench.
Good luck. You'll maybe have half a brain cell between the two of you.
Yeah.
Sure, it'll be riveting.
Mostly because the blood would be flowing elsewhere away from the brain.
Exactly, which is why I don't think you'll get a damn thing done. And I mean, how do you even sustain an erection without your legs?
My pantaloons are tightening as we speak.
What pantaloons? You're in a robe on a wheelie cart. You ain't got no legs, motherfucker.
Doesn't mean I don't wear pantaloons, and that is a salacious lie anyway. I can totally walk. I'm not in a wheelchair.
Show me your new legs, Lieutenant Dan.
You know what? I don't have to put up with this. I'm going to get Poe since I threw him across the room.
Oh, look at how he hovers. So realistic.
Goddamn wizards. I don't need legs. I can use levitation. Ooh. Wheelie carts just for looks. Ooh. Dick.
I'm going to murder you all.
One person in your audience is asking for the return of the Magog and Medusa show.
That was never a thing. That was in an alternate reality. That was fan fiction. Yeah.
Well, somebody wants more.
Perhaps one day. The whole reason that show got canceled was because she has shit internet and works weird hours. So kind of hard when she went with Comcastius and has problems ever since. That's what happens when you go to my competitors. Oh, you guys weren't around for that joke because you decided to use the magic of Comcastius instead of coming through Magoogle.
I hate this show.
Yep. Welcome to SideQuest, everybody. The most mediocre shit show on the internet. Mediocre. Does not
And while you
words
realize
right.
that the wizard can't word, send your nudes to the Savage Beard on Twitter. There's nothing else. Just send nudes. Unless Suit yourself is in the audience. Suit, stop sending me nudes.
No, never.
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Never let Suit yourself send you nudes. They're
Never
not his.
ask Suit to send nudes. Never ever.
So I haven't seen him in the chat, but just in case, preemptively, just in case he's fucking lurking. Suit, don't send me nudes.
Yeah, Suit Yourself has, like, in their world, they have these things called hard drives. He has one of those things completely filled up with the grossest shit on the internet. Just the most terrible fucking shit you will ever see.
He helped me with some, gross person on Twitter that was asking for my nudes. He sent them my nudes. And I will always appreciate him for it.
Oh, it's the
Mr.
most...
Brushface sent me a throne of dicks. He made the bone throne.
The bone throat? What?
Yes, we were talking about previously what I was going to inevitably do once, with a P.O. box when I get sent a bunch of dildos. And they said I was going to make a Game of Thrones style throne out of them, just a big chair covered in dicks. And Mr. Brushface went ahead and made me one.
Well, you can go ahead and keep your dick chair. I do have something to announce. This is kind of cool, and it's a recent development. I hope it goes through. But a fan of the show, a Magorgonite, reached out to me today and told me that he is carving me a custom wood chair, throne-like chair with cool designs like Grim Raven skulls and dragons into it. And he's going to bring it to me through the portal. It's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
And that's not even a joke. Like, this is kind of a sign. I know we're supposed to be joking and laughing and killing each other, but like, that's really happening, I hope. Like, he said it'd be done by Midsummer's Eve.
Did he say a chair or a stool? Because he might just bring you a bucket full of shit and then laugh at you.
No, apparently he actually, hand carves furniture for a living. So I think Magog will get a new throne soon. Which he needs. I need. Why am I talking in the third?
Well, I mean, if we're giving out new seating, Erlen, would you like a new chair?
Nah, mine's pretty fucking comfy, thanks.
Well, if you ever think upgrading, you can just switch to right here anytime.
Her chair hangs from the ceiling by straps.
I'm down with that. I mean, whatever.
Who's not down by... I couldn't help myself, Erlen. I'm so sorry. What kind of fairy chair has stirrups?
The fun kind.
The awesome kind.
Well, no, it depends on whether or not it comes with the tasting spoons, I guess.
Anyway, procreation has been proven to reduce entertainment.
Well,
are you saying we're all gonna get laid?
are you offering, or are you saying we need to get laid to improve the show?
Well, that. But also, procreation has been proven to reduce entertainment. What say you?
Yeah, but we can't reduce this any further down. I mean, this is the worst show on the internet.
Well, we could boil
Next
it down
one.
into an essence and then make a tincture.
Moving on. Opium is a man's best friend.
Well, so are dogs if you smoke them.
You've got a friend in me, but I'm now.
But opium.
Why are you reading random? You didn't even explain the procreation thing.
I don't have to. I just went on with it. I was terribly tired of your guys' awful jokes.
Oh, great sphincter! Explain more.
Oh, great sphincter! Oh, the joke that's been running on for 3 episodes, but never is funny.
People like it. There's even a guy who changed his screen name to Great Sphincter.
Did you ever think that maybe it was to get your attention and then it worked?
Well, yes, that's what
Mommy,
fans
Daddy,
do.
quit fighting.
Oh, don't
No.
ever call me that.
Beardy, you're just as bad.
I know. That's the best part.
Hold on,
I'm
let me-
self-aware that I'm an annoying asshole.
Ensure your vagina is not seductive.
Give it a mustache.
Yep. Deep Sixer 1970 says, "Greetings, my lord. If do your best Darth Sidious impression. Say, wipe them out, all of them." No, I have to do it. Oh, hold on.
It's not gonna work.
I gotta do this.
Every time
right?
you try to do an impression. it's
Hold on,
terrible.
I've got to do this. I've got to do this. All right, ready?
Wipe them out. All of them. Wow, the orders just kill the Jedi. I don't care what you do.
Oh,
Is that right?
It's one of the only impressions that you're actually good at. Is it time for me to die yet?
Yes, I'm
Hold
gonna.
on, I
I'm
haven't
gonna do that over
activated
here.
yet. Let me activate, because I had a $50 from Mark Bivens. Activation. FUCKEDAGAIN fucked again.
You are so dead.
That is an activation of the necromantic chaos. You're both fucking dead.
Oh, thank God. It's finally my fucking time. This has been so terrible.
Take me with you, Erlen, please. I don't want to live anymore.
Wipe them out. All of them. That was pretty good, right? Yes, I wiped them out with my necromantic chaos attack. And Aedean Bronze Gauntlet says, Comcastius the Constipated, the Corrupt Canary. Why Canary? I mean, those other bits were good, but... I mean, that makes about as much sense as a Coen Brothers movie. Let me go to the normal chat. Here we go. Magog, how tall are you? Asks Sir Eloian. I am 6'3" when standing. I'm taller and larger than normal mages. Usually they're weaklings, but I'm pretty good on a battlefield. Nice. Everybody ask questions in the chat. That's what my segment is for. To communicate with your Dark Lord and ask him difficult questions that he can ignore. Magog say execute order 66. It says spirit thief. Execute order 66. Is that what it is? 66? See, I hated those movies, so I only watched parts of them and then decided to throw up and pass out because that's the only reaction I have to any Star Wars that came after the third movie. What is your favorite color? Green. I mean, it's literally everywhere, all over my channel. That was an easy one. How goes the Great Spire? It's falling apart. I have to get a new wizard tower. That's why I have a real estate agent. She's a noble lady who her and her husband has made great wealth and became noble and was able to purchase lands and titles because of how good they are at finding wizards' towers that they can live in. Wizard towers. Number of beers before you get drunk, 89. How can you hate the prequels? Easy, watch. There we go. Just got done hating the prequels. Resurrection time, wake the fuck up, you two. Are they there? They're not there. Great. It's been a while since I've been on the show alone.
You're not alone. I'm here, always here, watching you.
You creepy motherfucker. Ugh, Poe is weird, man.
That's why you love me.
Yeah, there's a few other reasons why you would love Poe, but okay, yeah, sure.
All right. Will you have me kill the bastard wizard Comcastius next, Dark Lord Magog? Yeah, if you could find him. He's quite good at escaping responsibility to his customers. You're going on to one of my MTG cards, just letting you know, says Mr. Brushface. MTG.
MTG? Somebody mentioned MTG and you can't figure it out?
Must touch growing.
Oh my God! Magic the Gathering.
No, it's how you signal to your other dudes that you need cover for a second so you can lift up your armor and rearrange the plates so you can get an itch in there. MTG, must touch growing.
No, Magic the Gathering, the card game. God damn it.
It's
Why are you
definitely
guys so
must touch growing.
uncivilized? I shouldn't be the only one knowing this much about Earth if we plan to invade.
I don't
I
need
am
to
a
know
barbarian.
that.
Uncivilized is my whole gimmick.
Yep. Abaddon the Despoiler says, can zombies get pregnant? No, but they can bite children, turn them into zombies, and there you go. The zombie nuclear family. Yes, Magic the Gathering, put me on a card. That would be awesome. Show it to me. Send it to me. Tweet it to me. My DMs are unlocked for anybody who wants to get a hold of your Lord and Master Magog. Yeah, must touch groin. They're typing it in the chat. There it goes. I want my MTG. Oh, Dire Straits. Yeah, that's a good song. I want my MTG. Oh, did you know there's a part of that song, the MTV song, the Money for Nothing song, that was cut from MTV in the 80s because it was considered too raunchy for television? So there's a whole portion of that song where he goes, the little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. That little faggot's got his own jet airplane. That little faggot, he's a millionaire. There's literally a part of that song that's on the record, but not on the music video.
One time MTV aired Insane Clown Posse's song, Let's Go All the Way.
It must have been late at night.
Nope.
By the way, anybody watching who is under a certain age, MTV used to actually just play music.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't
just letting you all
television.
know.
It was music television.
Yes, MTV used to stand for music television. Now it stands for mediocre television. A lot of reality shows that nobody watches. Yep.
Essentially. Us oldies over here will just remember the good days. Like.
Yes, indeed. And I also remember, well, I wouldn't say remember because I have discovered their world recently, but I've been going through all their old archives. And there happened to be a time when a channel that was in competition with MTV called VH1, and one of their most popular series was Pop-Up Video, which was a music video program, but it would pop up these interesting facts about the song and the band and the artist.
Pop-ups weren't always annoying.
Yep, pop-ups used to be actually something people looked forward to.
Yeah, music pop-ups and stuff like that. Not just things that show up on your little browsers and play stuff. It used to be nice.
Yep, and those were back in the days when they played late-night cartoon shows like Celebrity Deathmatch and Beavis and Butthead and Daria and
all the good stuff.
Yeah.
You guys lost. You guys missed out on it. That sucks. You bet.
But now we live in an age where the best thing you can do is get on the internet and watch SideQuest. Yep.
And that's us, unfortunately. That's SideQuest.
Yep, that's it. Why are we the only two talking? Did we lose Beardy? Is he down?
Beardy is angry face.
No, I'm trying to draw a portrait of all of us.
There you go. He was angry face drawing. That's what I was gonna say, but
Well, I was having a hard time getting my dimensions right. It's not easy drawing Magog on a wheelie cart, okay? It's not easy. That's you, Erilyn. Look, it's you.
Why?
I'm sorry, what?
There's you. And there's Magog on his wheelie cart.
You would cop out and draw me as an orb.
You know, for a short time, Erilyn worked for Disney.
Do you want me to draw you as not an orb? I can do that. Just
Erilyn never works for Disney. What the fuck?
Yeah, you played a character on a cartoon show called Tinkerbell.
Oh, is it because I'm blonde?
No, it's because you're a fucking weird-ass fairy.
Tinkerbell was not a fairy. She was the dimensions of a pixie.
No, pretty sure she was a fairy.
Either way, I definitely didn't get animated and everything and acted nice to get a good role in Hollywood.
Speaking of strange movies, I think you guys would find this interesting. I'd never even heard of it. But earlier we were talking about Star Wars, because I hated the prequels, and I pretty much hate all the new ones too, so that leaves just the original 3. And, you know, everybody knows that Star Wars was created by George Lucas, and then it was purchased by Disney for $4.5 billion, which I don't even think there's that much gold in all the kingdoms of Voth. So that's quite impressive that Disney has such large amounts of money. But I find it interesting that after the purchase of the Star Wars franchise, and pretty much Lucasfilm for all that matter, by Disney, Lucas went on to do some very strange projects on his own, I guess trying to branch out and do new things. And he released a strange little movie, oddly called Strange Magic.
This is a full-sized fairy. That's right?
You're so kind for drawing my waist that small.
Well, it is. That's you, right? Like, badunga hips the size of your head, titties the size of most of your face.
Nope, that's totally me with that waistline and everything.
Yep, you're, you know, I can't believe I'm the one saying this considering how I look, but Beardy, you need to check your eyes.
Even my arms are fat now. Look at this.
Right.
I'm rivaling Magog over here.
So this movie called Strange Magic was written by George Lucas, and it is a strange, weird little love story with fairies in it, and it's like 95% a musical. They all just break out into these modern songs done for the film with fairies and goblins and elves. It's a weird 3D movie. You know, one of the like 3D animation movies.
It can't be worse than Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Which
What
was
are you
a
talking
musical.
about? That film was great.
It was a musical, by the way, because they put one song in it. Oh, fuck off!
Look, I drew the thief too. It's the spitting image of her.
Yeah, accurate, totally accurate.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, I
cornrows.
instantly recognized her.
Yeah, and she's got cornrows like that and everything.
Yeah, the way you got her feet, it's very realistic.
Oh my God, likes feet. Look at that.
It was a joke, considering her whole body has boobs in front of it. All right.
No, that's it. That's all there is. It's boobs with arms and feet sticking out.
A D in Bronze Gauntlet says the M&M Show. Also, I'm paying the $2 whore. Okay.
Which one? Because
Well, there's only one, so I'll give you a health point back. I just decided you were the $2 whore. It's not specific.
I'm just more curious. Beardy out is what you said.
What?
Out.
Out what?
Out
Out what?
Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
Twisty Fresh says 3-way quick attack, $15. So we're all activated, and we have to attack each other. Yeah. Let me activate. Shooby-doop-doop-doop. Break your fucking face.
Get over here! I will end you!
Gotcha, bitch. You're mine now.
That is activation of all 3 quick attacks. So, pick a victim.
Magog, the only thing more mediocre than your mediocre, rather. Oh, look at that! It made the same mistake you did. It must be contagious. However, the only thing more mediocre than your comedy is your idea of what a necromancer looks like.
I'm sorry.
I know you're trying to fit in.
I'm sorry that you felt that way about how I look, but I can't change that. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Especially a magic book that can fuck you up and make you fat when you're not looking.
I have seen other necromancers though, and they're very kind, and they don't look like this.
Actually, they do.
They're definitely able to stand on their own 2 feet.
I can stand. Stop with that bullshit. Yeah, it's done.
Wait,
Yeah.
so I just get to attack anybody?
Yep, it's a 3-way attack, so it's a 3-way. It's a threesome.
I wouldn't get involved with a threesome with the two of you if somebody paid me to. So I'm sorry for whoever sent in that donation, but I'm not dipping my wick in either of these greasy, disgusting fuckholes.
Yeah, because you're busy being at the wrong end of your own dicks.
No, I'm busy drawing myself. Look at that buffness and all that chest hair. I am so macho.
What is with that hat? Are you like a Arnold Schwarzenegger Santa Claus? That's how you see
No, that's
yourself?
my hat.
That's
Where
that's a Santa Claus hat.
Sancho, where's my hat?
I was gonna ask if that was your new character in D&D or...
Would you stop with the references from their world? We don't
No,
get them.
it's this hat.
He lives in their world.
It's my hat right here.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I just vacation there.
That is literally a Santa Claus hat you're trying to disguise using camera tricks.
No, Santa's hat was based on my hat. Because I was the jolly motherfucker breaking down chimneys and stealing everybody's shit. And
You're
then
right,
some
that's
dirty
right.
motherfucker feeling bad for everybody would waltz in and drop off new shit. It was fucking stupid.
You're like somebody that's lucky enough to roll an 18 on their strength. There you are.
Nobody got that.
No, I don't have a perm. This is my natural hair. I have curly hair, people. I have gorgeous, flowing locks. And when I pose atop cliffs in nothing but a kilt, artists gather from across the land to paint portraits to use on Harlequin romance novel covers.
It only looks like that because he refuses to wash the sperm out of it.
Actually, I just hit the bathhouse before I got here. That's why I'm so clean for even my
He
makeup
didn't
is
deny
okay.
it.
What? No, I just hit the No, this is my hair. I hit the bathhouse. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. The opinionated one drops a sign in the chat to say Magog and PewDiePie, or Pewds, both don't have legs. Coincidence? I think not. Also, Magog quick attack Beardy for bad art. Nothing personal, Beardy. I thought I'd... Shooby-doop-doop-doop. Break your fucking face. Yeah, it's an activation of the quick attack. Beard Baron.
What?
Because you created it with bad art, I really do hope that Muff the Diver one day visits you and fucks you in the ass like you deserve, you piece of shit. By the way, that was your last health point. Die.
Oh, thank fuck. My will to live has exceeded my capacity to be here. Goodbye, fair world.
No, I'm stuck here with Beardy or Magog, please.
Don't be mad. It's not the first time we've been stuck together in a dark place. Remember the dungeon you left me at to die?
You'll be fine. You were fine. I don't even know why you keep complaining.
No, it was not fine. It was terrible experience. A bog lizard ate my legs. I mean...
You keep making new things up.
Yep, it really
If
happened.
you could just separate your traumas like a real fucking person, if you could just separate your traumas, you would know that you just got out of there just fucking fine.
Yep. I mean, I really did get out of there just fine, but you still left me to die. And then I got out, and I couldn't find you anywhere, and I got lost in a bog.
I left you because you're
and a
insufferable.
bog lizard ate my
just
legs.
like
That's what happened.
I left you I left you because you were insufferable, just like you are right now.
Yeah, but when we work together, it's magic.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's
We can do
pure
this show,
suffering.
just me and you can do this show together without the other two. You know it, and I know it.
It's suffering and gold pieces.
Yep, I mean,
No.
you just need to drink a little bit more.
I drink enough. Thank you.
I do have an article here that's just for you. I have picked out for the grind. So it's almost time. It's almost time to dig into those. It's gonna be fun.
Is it something that will make me angry, or is it something that will make me happy?
I don't know.
Because you seem to confuse the two.
I think it will make you happy. I'm trying to make you happy this time around. This is not a side quest where I attack you or the way you look. And I promise that this entire show I will not bring up how much I like it when you wear a bag on your head.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I'm such a romantic.
It's more like you were the one that was like, Erilyn, we're in a dark place.
Resurrection time, Beardy, come back.
May I hold your hand?
Beardy, come
And
back.
then it went from there.
Who's making up lies now? You know very well that I have more magical abilities than you do.
That doesn't even, that's not.
I have the Grimoire of Fate. What do you have?
Boy, that's not even what I was bringing up.
I have the Grimoire of Fate. Your most magical arcane tome is a recipe book for mixed alcoholic drinks.
Oh, that's so cute. I will fuck your shit up.
You don't even put little umbrellas in them. You put shrooms in them.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's to be fucking kind.
Dude, not the mushroom.
If you ever fucking consider that, for one. For two, I know enough magic in my fucking pinky to fuck your day up.
All right.
Dog. However, I've always been nice to you because you're the one always boo-hooing about the dungeon thing. So if I kill you, it'll look like I did it on purpose and then I'm in trouble. And that is the only reason why you're alive and I'm on this show.
All of that was a lie.
Oh, of course. It's a lie when it's convenient, just like a rape victim in America.
Oh!
I messed up. Go back. Go back. No, go back. That was so offensive. Please go back.
That was... Just no take backsies on that one. Oh, she's so angry. And then she orgasms from laughing. Oh, Beardy, you are resurrected.
Beardy, please come back and please save me from this conversation. I made a terrible joke. Help.
Is he just dead? Permanently?
He might be. Which might be the only time this has ever happened. Let's celebrate. Yeah! We finally killed him forever.
Oh, man. This is what you get for using Comcastius. Oh, my God. People are going 11 out of 10 hot take.
Listen.
Oh,
I was just trying to...
We are gonna get letters.
So, I was just trying to point out the level to which Magog decides what's lies. That was all. Is you just create your own reality and, you reject others.
So like the Mueller report.
Sure. Anyway, if you're to come back, I messed up, please.
Oh.
Problematic Paladin for $1 on Streamlabs says, the other night my wife was getting ready for bed. I kissed her, I held her hips, got on my knees and said, "Oh, great sphincter," right into her ass. I think SideQuest is ruining my sex life. I regret nothing, Problematic Paladin. Thank you. Problematic Paladin then follows up for $3 saying, healing the marshmallow for the fat fairy, the plump pixie, the voluptuous vixen. Don't worry, they're low carb, gluten free, and vegan. This is not a lie. We are not trying to make you gain weight.
Ooh. Healing mushrooms for the fairy. There you go. Oh God, she's still trying to walk back that joke.
I clearly missed something.
Yeah,
it's okay. Just please miss it.
Yeah, just keep missing it there, buddy. Okay, we're gonna move on.
I'm just gonna keep enjoying my sausage.
We're gonna move on. It's like the carousel that went backwards. We're just gonna accept it.
I love sausage.
I'm not touching that one.
No, I am. My sausage, you can't have it.
Love sausage!
I fucking love sausage, man. I get like 3 of these sausages a day.
So you would go to a sausage festival, you say?
Oh, you're damn right. In fact, I'm hosting a sausage fest in a couple of weeks here. I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be extraordinary.
Do you like when they have them hung up from the kiosks? Do you dangle and just?
Well, once we finish smoking them, and that's really the part that takes a while, then we just pull them out and hang them out to air dry. And yeah, they're pretty much at head level. So if you're not careful, you will get smoked by a sausage in the face.
Yep,
Or
Beardy,
you
you
can
are getting
open them
requests in the chat to dangle your love sausage in front of the camera.
No, it's not a love sausage.
Just
It's a
like
land
you would,
Jaeger.
it's just like you would catch it in real life. Dangle it and then
Somebody's gonna screen cap that one. That one was
No, H2O, happy dude. I do not love wieners. I love sausages.
This is
wieners, however, are
You're-
disgusting. There's something to a good ballpark brag, but I won't touch a greasy wiener. Sausage all the way.
You are distracting from the purpose of looking like you've caught it fresh.
No, I'm not.
Dangle it. You said they dangle.
Well, yeah, you hang them up to dry, but you
And
don't.
so if you're hungry though, would you say that you go up and you just eat one?
No, never. The ones that are hanging are aging. You don't want to eat those ones. You got there's a specific order and rotation to which sausage you get to slide down your throat
So
hole.
you like the oldest sausage in your mouth then?
I like a well-aged, greasy sausage with a lot of fat, and it's really got to be smoked. I mean, if it's not tough to the touch, then it's not good enough for me.
So Magog.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean that's what you're describing though, right?
I want that as a GIF. Somebody make it a GIF. Oh, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
No. We're not
How do you
Mary
do?
Poppins this shit. Gun Fox 61 for $15 activates me and says, Freddy, chop that little bitch into little bites. So I'm gonna do just that. Activate my bearded rage.
I hate this show so much.
Oh my groin! Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
Oh, okay, that is an activation of the bearded rage attack. We are slaughtered, we're dead, we're pushing up daisies.
What even is a bearded rage? I don't see anything. Oh God! Oh!
That's what happens when you try to get between a man and his sausage. There are a few bonds held between men that are more important than that between a warrior like myself and his sausage master.
It's so weird that was the same reaction she had when she first saw Muff the Diver.
Now, when you're picking out your sausage, there's two primary indicators you're going to want to look out for. You're either looking for a nice dried smoked sausage like this one that'll last for several weeks on end regardless of the temperature outside, or you want something that's got a little bit more herbs in it, maybe a bit more fat, and it's still juicy and good. Though a juicy sausage is nice, but they're more difficult to care for long term. So if you do like a nice juicy greasy sausage sliding down your throat hole, go for it by all means. But I prefer them aged and hardened and ready to be carried on the road for days on end, because I never know when I'm going to want a sausage. I mean, my meat lust can hit at any moment. I could be out in the middle of the road up a mountainside and find myself lusting for sausage and have none. It's not acceptable. So, dried smoked sausages. Good shit. And Full Auto Skeptic for $1 says health to the fairy for that joke. She'll get that when she comes back. By the way, I'm not joking. This sausage is delicious. It's called Land Jaeger. I have to go to Canada to go get it, but it's worth it. I don't know what they put in it. I should just look that up on my Google and then I can make it myself. But I wasn't joking about the sausage fest either. That is happening. There's legitimately going to be a Barbarian sausage fest, and it's going to be great. But on top of that amazing thing that's due to come this Thursday, over on my channel at the same time as tonight's show started, is my birthday party. All the side quest people are going to be there. I'm going to have more sausage. I'm going to have an ice cream cake, and I'm going to eat it entirely to myself because it comes in single servings, and fuck anybody who says otherwise. But we're going to have a party, and it's going to be a good time. And new episode's going to drop at the beginning. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Mouthful of sausage is screwing me up. It's hard to talk with a mouthful of something shaped like a cock.
That was a heaping pile of innuendo.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was talking about sausage.
We are resurrected, and Beardbarian just spent 2 minutes talking about his sausage.
No, my sausage obsession. I wasn't talking about just this sausage.
Why are you guys like this?
I was dropped on my head as a baby.
I was just gonna say, suck my dick.
Oh, that explains a lot, actually.
Oh yeah, Full Auto Skeptic for $1. I gave some health to Erilyn as well.
Yep, I already gave it to her. She is not at half health. She's 1 point further that way because it was only $1, but thank you. Yes, we are going to redo all the rules of this show. I just have to get all the things done. It's a lot of magic to do. We're going to make it a lot easier for people to give big donations, small donations, and all kinds of things to help keep this show going, because we have to pay 4 people. Well, I don't pay Beardy all that much, but the other 3, you know, we have to keep going, you know. Beardy, I just pay with my sausage.
It's a pretty decent sausage.
It's not bad.
A little bit decrepit, but you know.
It's necromantic sausage. I mean,
nothing romantic about it. I just bite the head off and go on my way.
There's nothing like marinating a pig that is undead. It's an interesting flavor. Deep Sixer 1970 says, health for Darth Magog, my master. Thank you, Deep Sixer. Twisty Fresh says, everyone kill everyone, more orgasming too. That was $60. So I guess we better orgasm when we die. And I guess Poe's gonna take over because we're just gonna have 2 minutes of silence.
No, I'm sorry. I'm done already. I'm sorry. I win.
It's always a race with you. Orgasming time. Oh.
Like I said, he's always early. And I will not satisfy you guys with an orgasm. I will just say what I always do. It's like, hey, when are you gonna go home?
That is not what the fans asked for. I'll do it.
I didn't die for very long. There we go. Why did dust come out? That's weird. Hello, everyone. It's Poe. They're all dead. And you can't kill me. That's kind of, impossible, because I'm already dead, and my spirit was shoved into the bones of a Grim Raven. So, here I am, doing things, reading things. Does everybody enjoy the show so far? This is so fucking weird. Why do people even watch this shit? Go fuck yourselves. It's like, let's read. Pow! Everybody call for Pow! Pow! That's what you do. Pow! That's right. Pow! That's right. Ah, Dusty Bones. No, you're dusty. Your face is a dusty bone. Opinionated one. Go fuck yourself. What a waste of my health gift, says Deep Sixer 1970. That does happen on this show. We read them in order, so if you heal somebody and then everybody dies, that's just the way health potions work. I'm sorry. But he got a little bit of it, you know. I'm sorry that you're sad. Pose Perch. Oh yeah, Discord. Yeah, there's lots of stuff in the Pose Perch Discord. He's so cool. I'll be able to do an episode real soon because you guys give me so much. Also, I want to thank you all for coming and visiting the Discord, Pose Perch in the Rookery, which is where I spend my days. So thank you so much, and go fuck yourself. By the way, it's resurrection time, everybody. You come on back. It's time to rise from the dead. Time to rise from the dead.
And I'm already ready with my drink.
What? Good Lord, we're going to have to figure out some real big rewards for people who donate that much. We usually don't get those kinds of rewards, so we don't know what to do. But I know where to go from here. Hey, everybody, it's your favorite time of side quest, the favorite point of the show. Nope. You guys bring shit. I mean, he's talking about sausages. You're crappy. Yeah, no, I don't want to hear it.
Listen. Mums unite to make porn. They're happy for their kids to watch.
I thought you said we weren't going to orgasm for our $60 donation.
A group of moms.
Oh my god, I'm so surprised I got all the semen out of my pants. Ugh. Was that good for anybody else, or was it just me?
As yet, I'm canceling this show.
Can I cancel it? Can I have the satisfaction?
That is it's a breaking point for me. I'm sorry.
Anyway, a group of moms have come together to make a porn film, which they say they'd be happy for their kids to watch.
Then it wouldn't be porn, because I mean.
Oh no, they filmed it. Okay, hold on. They have done so in response to the horrible shit that's available on the internet for free, and a bid to show impressionable young youth that sex in porn films is not realistic. Wow, I never knew anybody that thought that it was realistic, but okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that most people watch porn because they know it's a fantasy.
Yeah, that's the point of watching it, because the sex you're gonna have, they're not porn star level. They're not gonna be able to do that stuff.
No, there's a reason them girls in those videos are porn stars. I mean, you have your amateur stuff. Yeah, I mean, you have your amateur stuff, which I guess, some of them are normal girls, but...
Well, and some girls are really good at it. They'll hang their head over the bed and they'll take a cock right down the throat just fine.
Yeah, of course, they're attempting to do porn for entertainment fantasy purposes, but there's no, that's not how it really goes. So I guess these ladies are developing porn so that their kids don't watch the stuff that's a fantasy, but they're still allowing their kids, their children, to watch sex.
Why would you... Okay. One, why would you know what your kids are watching porn-wise? Please stop. For two, do you really think your kids are gonna watch something developed by their mom?
No, it's like a well-known thing that what children and teenagers find cool, the moment their parents start liking it, that's it. They're done with it.
Exactly. Obama said one of the things I actually agreed with him on was that his daughter wanted to get a tattoo, and he said, that's fine, we'll get a family tattoo. And all of us will have it.
And all of a sudden...
yeah, all of a
sudden, they don't want tattoos anymore.
But the group of 5 women were taking part in a documentary for Channel 4 in the UK.
Oh, this is the UK? Oh, come on.
Yeah. Called Mums Make Porn. And they also said they had to research various types of porn available to youngsters for free on the internet. Oh my god, where did you look, please? I just want to know.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming they looked at their own children's browser history.
Has to be. Sarah Louise, a mom of 6 from Manchester, said she was so disgusted by some of the videos that she threw up, while 40-year-old Sarah from North Wales said she cried after seeing a graphic rape-based video, as she said, premiere online. If that was the first time I'd seen anything about sex, I'd be petrified. I just thought all of a sudden that I was going to throw up. We need to teach these kids that there's something else than this horrible shit we see on the internet. Oh my god!
But did they have to do it themselves? I mean, there's already pornography out there that is catered to the more, I guess, vanilla people. I mean, there's stuff that actually has, like, romance and love and kissing, and it's all very slow. It's not like gagging and puking and, you know.
Yeah, it's not like facial abuse, which, if that's not the porn site you start on, then...
But, you know, like, how do these mothers know that that's what's turning their kids on? Just because
what
it's in
I'm
the browsing
saying.
history. I mean, people click on shit all the time just because they're curious.
Like, these poor, like, teenagers or whatever were probably just grilled by their fucking moms. Like, does this turn you on? No, I just thought I just wanted to know what, like, that's how you explore your sexuality nowadays, is by looking at different types of porn. Like, that's it.
Honestly, I think I would slit my wrists if my mother sat me down and was like, let's talk about the porn you're watching.
To go on, one mom was so put off by the content they saw online that she quit the show, which this is the show, altogether. Sarah added, if my son treated a woman like that, I would kick his arse to kingdom come. Porn doesn't represent normal women. Okay, so these women aren't women? The actors and actresses that they use to mislead kids, they need to realize that it's not normal.
Now, I will say
Porn
this.
isn't made for children. This is a non-issue being made an issue by overprotective parents, and it is a shit.
Yeah, it's,
stupid thing.
have you guys heard the theory called bulldozer parents? Where they're basically, like, in their world, there's these great big machines called bulldozers that move land. Like, that's how they level out properties to build their little castles, right? Well, bulldozer parents is a term used to describe parents who stay in front of their kids and bulldoze all the terrible shit about the world out of their way, paving the way for that child not to be exposed to anything in the real world. So they end up growing up very pampered and entitled and not knowing that the real world is a shit place. It's a shit fucking place filled with horrors beyond your imagination. And bulldozer parents are creating worlds for their children to grow up in that are basically cages, gilded cages that protect them from the truth of the world. So when they finally get old enough to break out on their own and they walk out into real life, it's like they get hit in the face with a fucking brick. Like the real world just slaps them down and then they get all angry and shit. Bulldozer parents are the worst because they coddle their children to the point of being completely useless to society once they get older.
Exactly, and that's mainly the issue, I would say, with most of today's society. But at any rate, so not only are they making porn for their kids, but it's a 3-part series. It's a documentary. And
here's my question. Are they making the porn, as in they're starring?
no,
Like
they're directing it.
Okay, they're directing the pornography.
In process of making the film, the mums also visit a number of porn sets, which some find harder than others to process. Let's hope their hard work pays off and
Hard work!
young people and altering their attitudes towards sex. And it's available March 20th on Channel 4, so it's available.
Oh, clips of that's gonna be online for sure. Like, I'll be able to do a video on that. I think my fans will like a little commentary on that. My other question is, are these like single moms? Because there's no word about what the dads
I
think.
don't know. That's
Like,
the big thing. Is
What
like,
do the
no
dads
fucking
think of
clue.
this? Like, that's what I want to know. Are these just single moms? Because I didn't hear a single thing about what the dads are doing.
It sounds like it. It sounds like they're just on their own, but maybe not. Maybe they just like pitch their husbands to the side. They were
Yeah.
like, "You don't understand what it's like to be a woman."
And the
You
ma-
watch porn. Meanwhile, the dad's jacking off to some like fucking facial abuse shit where she's puking. She's got to eat out the bowl, and he's just fucking whacking it to that while they're doing this shit. Like,
Now, I will admit that exposure to extreme stuff like that can desensitize you to what would be considered a normal sex life with a person you get into a relationship with in a certain way. But it is, in my opinion, also unfair to say that what you see is in porn is 100% a fantasy, because it's not always. I guess it depends on who you meet. Because there are plenty of girls out there that will do the shit that's in porn.
well, yeah, and that's the thing is you if you are interested in a certain type of thing, then you're able to find somebody and say sexually to them, hey, these are my kinks and fetishes and whatever, and everyone's got their own kinks. I don't care what the fuck anyone says.
The point of this, in my opinion, the moral of the story is find somebody that aligns with your sexual desires, that
Right,
matches
and then
up with you, and it's a give and take thing. And second, leave your fucking kids out of porn. They're gonna figure this out along the way. The best thing to do is just talk to your children and make sure they live good lives and understand what they're seeing is fantasy.
Well, and let them explore. That's their sexuality that they're exploring right now. If they're on porn sites looking at different types of porn, fucking let them do it. It's good that they will know before they go to their first sexual partner.
Beardy, are these women that are doing this any of your conquests? Are these your...
Gunfox 61 for $5. There's full health for Brady. Also, Magog, those kids are so fucked when they meet someone like me who gives no fucks about their little worthless feeling. They can go throw themselves onto Brady's axe for all I care, or become part of your army of the dead. Thank you for the healing, Gunfox.
Yes, you are fully healed. Thank you, Gunfox. Mostly, it is an interactive show, but mostly we appreciate the donations because it helps us keep the show alive. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
And he is right. There's that. But so there's a part of me that maybe thinks that deep down these women wanted to just try being a part of the porn world, and they're using their kids as an excuse. But deep down, they're like, I want to be a porn director.
Well, and they're like going to all these porn sets and stuff, and like facial abuse is one of the biggest ones that comes to mind like right now. But anything basically on e-fucked. If you go there,
You're not gonna get vanilla on those sites, no.
No.
It's like this one site I heard of called Heavy R. That is, the R stands for something. You know what I'm saying?
and then like, well, anything on the chans, like you you can run into some really fucked up shit. So like, imagine them going onto the screen, like just the set of facial abuse for one, where they not only troll their porn stars before they start, but they make them do fucked up shit, and then they make them say fucked up shit while they come on their face. I would love to see them.
Yes, let's try not to get into detail. There might be children watching. I think we're past that point, actually.
Well, like these suburban moms just watching that. Whatever. Okay.
Nope, it's
Margaret,
Yep.
I was watching the internet the other day, and I had this wonderful idea. All the
Pearl
pornography on
watching.
there is just over the top. It needs to be stopped.
You sound like
yeah.
Stewie from Family Guy.
Let's make ourselves a porno, shall we?
Yes, I'd rather like that.
But it's like Pearl clutching over the most mundane thing.
Yeah, but you said it yourself. Some of them went to these sets and just like quit the show altogether because of what they. So it's not like they were seeking this shit out completely because they were attracted to it, but they're worried for. It's that won't you think of the children mentality, you know?
Oh no! Like, just let him grow up.
Yeah, just some of them don't need to grow up right away. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I mean, put like porn blocker on until like 15.
Like,
but
come
then
on.
After that, grow up, masturbate in your own room. I will provide you with boxes of tissues.
Oh
okay?
yeah, yep.
I'm gonna avoid that terrible.
I kept Kleenex in business. What?
Gunfox 61 for $15 says Magog kill them all and then smash Poe with a hammer because well the damn bird pisses me off. And Erilyn hooked me up with those Kleenexes. I ran out.
Was that an activation?
That was an activation.
Okay.
Also, wow, this just came in as well. Gunfox for another 10 says health from Magog because attack the fairy. Her ego is getting too big again.
All right, that's an activation. FUCKEDAGAIN fucked again.
You are so dead.
That's it, an activation of the necromantic chaos attack. You are dead, and that's an activation of quick attack. Quick attack the fairy when she comes back. Shooby doop doop doop. Break your fucking face.
Not my face!
That's a crit on attack roll. Oh goodness, I take 20 necrotic damage and I die.
We really gotta work on getting that out of the show. I don't want to copy people. I'm not rolling dice here with the real thing, motherfucker. I'm joking. That was funny. Let me hit these super chats and then we'll get into the grind because we're running out of time. So, $50 says donation to the Church of Pope Magog and his podophiles. Long day at the salt mines. Miss anything? A shit show as usual. You did miss some pretty good laughs, especially at the beginning. We had a good time. It's always draining though. The Engaged View says it's always fun to listen to the pixie juice and polka dot leaves dissolve fairy's consonants, but I'd like Magog to kill her real quick so she can get a refill. Love, Splotzin Pickle Dick. Splotzin Pickle Dick. Now that's a porn name. Deep Sixer 1970 says more health for my master Lord Magog. Yes, I am already fully healed from all the other health points, but I will use that later. Thank you, Deep Sixer 1970. I'm sure I will need it because I'm going to take some health points for sure reading some of these. All right, everyone, it's time for the grind. I'm going to get started, and by the time I read this headline, they will be resurrected. So, it's time for the grind. Welcome to the grind, everyone, where I take news stories from across the veil and then judge them. Read them to you and let you go, oh my God! Now, this headline is interesting, and I think that both Beardy and Erilyn might find it fascinating. This one is not as terrible as some of the others, but I'd like to get through it because I find it quite interesting. Wake up, you two. You're fucking resurrected. It's time for the grind. Are they there? Come on.
Wake me up.
Wake me up before you go.
No, I'm here. I'm totally paying attention. I was not making bad references.
Right. All right. Is Erilyn here as well? You guys will find this fascinating.
I think she's here. And damn it, Dan, the thief didn't quit. She's out on a panty raid right now. She is pilfering panties up and down the briny coast. I'm a little bit jealous.
Nothing like a good panty raid. All right. First article. Scientists have figured out how to deactivate the part of the brain responsible for alcohol addiction.
I know, I figured that out years ago. You just gotta hit yourself like right here enough times with a rock.
That actually explains a lot about you. So scientists believe that the recent discovery opens the door to the development of a drug therapy or even genetics against alcohol addiction. They can cure alcoholism. allowing you to drink as much as possible, get drunk as much as possible, and never be addicted to alcohol. And never let it ruin your life. Except for those people that just get addicted to the, taste.
Yeah.
Yep, or the feeling of drunkenness. An incredible discovery reverses the addiction to alcohol. The invention of the group of scientists of Scripps Research Institute, based in California and Florida. Well, they do a lot of research in Florida, I can tell. Who discovered the brain cells that drive the desire to drink and have invented a method to turn it off with a switch. Blah, 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 bunch of science.
Wait, they can do it with a stick? How do they hit the head hard enough with a fucking switch in order to kill that part of the brain?
Not a switch, more like a laser. It's like a magical beam of energy.
That's cheating. Use a rock.
They've turned on the switch, the behavior of the rats changed. They tested this on rats. And then the intense desire to drink excessively disappeared completely, and they began to do as little as before their addiction. So it's been tested on rats.
Baphomet, thank you for begging to come in here to show me your asshole 75 times.
Wait, you want that?
It's sarcasm. I'm sorry.
I'll send you some pictures later.
I'm sorry you hit your head enough to not be able to pick that up. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
You little shit. Thanks. Okay.
Speaking of cats, man was arrested for trying to have sex with his cat.
Oi!
It wasn't me.
Hold on. Kids and
Was
animals.
not me.
Listen. Kids and animals, you leave the fuck alone. Human beings deserve to die, not animals.
A man is facing charges after allegedly trying to rape his cat.
I hope he dies.
Michael Navage, 40, was arrested after police were called to his flat in Mesa, Arizona, following sounds of an animal in distress.
Fuck that guy. Legitimately fuck that guy. I hope he dies.
Animal in
that
distress.
he goes to prison and dies.
That's the nice way of putting it. Them cops were walking up to that house going...
Wait, is that the Shane Dawson story that people are talking about?
No.
Oh, shut up.
No, it's in the chat. It was Shane Dawson.
Nothing involving cats.
Nope. It's a man named Michael Navage, and he's 42 years old. I don't know.
Well, I just, 42 is long enough life to have the fucking death penalty. Shit.
Let me get into this.
No. He didn't get into his cat, and I still hope he dies. So this story is just fucking ratchet and terrible.
I'm taking a health point from this. This is awful. Officers heard noises that, in quotations, sounded like the cat was hurt and screaming, with the callers...
Yeah.
Don't mimic it! Oh my god!
And Nevage was seen by neighbors screaming and calling out for help, saying the cat was stuck on his penis.
Hold on. Hey yo, Brad Young in the chat says this is why prostitution should be legal, and before the show we had a conversation about that. And you're exactly right, Brad Young. I hope...
This man is definitely not the cat's meow. When they...
No.
When the cops arrived, Navage refused to open the door, however. Once officers were able to get inside, they allegedly found him naked, standing in the middle of the bathroom with a cat partially wrapped in a towel placed by his genitals.
I hope this guy fucking rots.
Yep. They took it to a veterinarian, and the veterinarian says x-rays showed that the animal had rib and pelvic injuries.
You can kill him that way, you fucking idiot! Get a dog at least! Damn!
What?
The vet had found that the cat had suffered, in quotations, tearing around the surface of the anus, as well as superficial wounds, small cuts around the area, around the anal area. Oh, I took a hit point on that one. Oh.
I hope. Listen.
He's got like really nice selfie Instagram pictures too in the article. Like,
Did
he's just
they say? I hope he fucking dies. Did they say what they sentenced him with?
No, he's just been arrested. So
And where was he? Just for posterity.
Arizona.
Arizona, what
Yes.
city?
Mesa.
Okay, just so I know where to fucking smite this asshole.
Is this story making anybody else hungry?
I'm gonna heal myself with Deep Sixers health potion. Oh. It's only 1 point though. I took 2 points from that, and so did Erilyn took 1 because she's angry. All right.
Why do I gotta take a health point when I'm angry? What the fuck?
Oh wow, that's crazy. All right. Since we're getting to the end of the show, I probably only have time for 1, maybe 2 if they're quick. So would you guys like to hear about some terrible witchcraft in Florida? Or would you like to hear a story about a man who killed his wife and the strange thing he did to create an alibi?
Well, Chad, it's up to you.
I'll leave it up to the chat. 1 for witchcraft in Florida, 2 for strange alibis. Come on, people. Hashtag Muff the Diver. Oh, great.
I haven't figured out how to get popcorn over here yet, but I'm glad I figured out how to make tortilla chips.
Oh man, this is gonna be good.
Over here, the can I have some nachos? No, the nachos joke. No, I'm the only as far as anybody knows, I came up with that shit. The nacho cheese shit. It's all me over here.
Man, our fans are morbid motherfuckers. I'm seeing a lot of 2s. They want to hear about the wife murder.
All right, let's murder some wives.
Except for Peterbilt, he's putting like 1s over and over again trying to cheat. Stop trying to cheat, Peterbilt. I'll try to get to both of them, but we only have 5 minutes. So, let me open this, and this is crazy. A man killed his wife, tossed her in the pool, and then got Applebee's takeout for 2 to create an alibi. He tried to make Applebee's a member of his conspiracy. His plea deal is for 15 years. I guess they weren't buying it. But a man accused of killing his wife and dumping her body in their swimming pool before going to Applebee's to get takeout recently took a plea deal that calls for him to serve 15 years in prison. Norman F. Long was charged with murder 6 weeks after Michelle Long, 47, was found floating in the backyard pool at the couple's Woolwich Township home in 2017. Long, age 53, pleaded guilty earlier this month, and according to a copy of the plea agreement, is charged with first-degree aggravated manslaughter. So he plead for a lesser sentence, and he's going to serve 15 years. That doesn't seem right. I mean, he murdered somebody. But hey, the world is shit, like we said earlier. And those moms in the UK are worried about their kids watching porn. Prosecutors believe Michelle Long was planning to leave her husband of 15 years. Her last online search revealed she was looking at homes and divorce lawyers.
So he was in the right.
So he murdered her and then drove to Applebee's to pick up takeout because he called them ahead of time. And then
way better than alimony.
Yep, and then he returned home, claimed he found his wife floating in the pool, and called 911 to report she had drowned. Arriving officers found Long and neighbors trying to revive the victim. Neighbors told police that the husband became combative while CPR was being performed and had to be restrained. Come on, man! Don't try to, kill the guy trying to save your wife. That totally makes you look guilty. Ugh.
Just let him struggle in vain. It's more entertaining.
But it was also determined that the woman died of a blunt force trauma to the head and neck. So he tried to make it look like she drowned while he was out getting takeout, but in reality, he bashed her over the fucking skull. One of these things is not like... Does nobody in their world watch CSI? Seriously.
What's that?
It's a TV show. Look it up later. We have just enough time for the magic happening in Florida, the witchcraft happening in Florida. I thought I wouldn't have time to do two, but I think this is good. Let's check Streamlabs and Super Chats before we get to this one, just in case, so we don't miss anything. End of the show, everyone. End of the show. I already did the more health. Thank you, Deep Sixer. So yeah, that's all the, it's always fun. Now the engaged few wants me to kill the fairy. And she is down to one
Yes,
health
you've also
point.
got a quick attack against her as well.
Oh, God. I already activated my quick attack and it came back. She only has one health point left. She's dead. She's gonna die if she's so weak at the moment that if I called her a crazy cat lady who rides her cats around a fairy-sized and pretends to joust fucking gnomes, then she'd die. And that's not even a good insult.
What I do in my free time.
I'm sorry. It was just so cute. I couldn't keep it secret anymore.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
The bets are off and I'm keeping yours.
Fuck.
I literally just made that up. I was like, that's such a weak insult, but it would still kill her. She's so weak, and it turned out to be true. Don't tell me it wouldn't be fun to ride a cat, though.
My personal information.
Well, you are dead now. That was your last health point. Thank you all so much who donated to the show. We've got 2 minutes left. Let me read this one real quick. This is fun. Florida neighborhood besieged by thousands of poisonous toads covering every square inch.
Yes, I looked at Pharaoh and I said, "Let my people go, or the Lord shall rain upon you a plague of frogs." And he laughed in my face, and so I was sent back. Wait, no, that's the wrong person.
Yeah, you are, you're thinking of another story.
I'm sorry. I saw this really cool movie not very long ago. It had this dude in it. He did some stuff. It's goat's blood. It was dope. It was really dope.
Charlton Heston. Yes, I know.
Yes, that was the name.
Thousands of poisonous toads have flooded into South Florida neighborhood, raising fears about the dangers they pose to pets and children, according to local reports. The toads started appearing in Palm Beach Gardens, a city of 55,000, north of Miami. They have been found in people's gardens, swimming pools, sidewalks, driveways, and Marabella neighborhood, according to the footage. I just see massive amounts of toads and frogs everywhere, covering every square inch. They have pictures. They're in the toilets. They're in the swimming pools. They're all over the fucking driveways, inside the garage. It is insane. That is some witchcraft. Somebody in that neighborhood is an evil, vile witch that I kind of want to date. Call me.
So if you're in the Florida area and you're committing giant acts of evil, malicious witchcraft to summon poisonous frogs and toads, send your nudes to Magog_of_Morscar on Twitter.
I'm never doing magical veil dating ever again. It didn't work out last time.
No, Mrs. Beardy, you can't stop me from going to Florida. I'm gonna lick all those toads. There are great prophetic secrets in the world that I can learn by consuming poisonous animals, or at least the sweat of them, through my tongue.
You'll die. They're poisonous. They're not the toads that make you high. They're poisonous frogs summoned by witchcraft.
In 2 minutes anyways.
Summoned by a trailer park witch.
Yeah, it's the trailer park part that has me pretty sure I'm gonna get high as fuck.
Yeah, me too. Let's go!
Alright.
See you guys next time. We're going to the trailer park. Witchcraft. Season of the Witch.
Look to your woman. Now back at me. Now back at your woman. Now back at me. Wouldn't you rather give all the money that you have in your wallet to me? I know you would.